welcome. My name is Mango Cookies, and you are watching my hardcore series. And in this series, I intend to collect all the items and do all the achievements. At the end of my first 100 days, I did enter the Nether, and this is me entering it. I just have a quick look around, just seeing what's around, as I'm not too confident around here, not with the great tools that I have. Grabbed a bit of glowstone just for a bit of decoration, realizing that it's all falling down. Get my first visitor. He says, "Hello, welcome." I said, "No, thank you, Mr. Piglin. I am getting rid of you." As you can see, I'm very high up. So I decided I'd just have another quick look around, and as I told you in my first episode, I do get lost very quickly, so I just headed back home, jumped in the bed, had a quick sleep, and started for a new day. Now, looking at this armor, I realise that it's not the best armor that I could possibly get, but it is, affordable. So I thought, let's just wait on that, and then we'll get it later. So we decided to go a bit of caving, and then while I was caving, I realised I don't actually have any weapons. So out comes Mr. Shovel, and Mr. Shovel met Mr. Skeleton, and we had a little discussion. I said, "This is a nice little shovel," and he goes, "No, it's not." And so the zombie decided to get in on the action. He's going, "No, it is actually a pretty good little shovel there." So I decided to leave that conversation, met my new friend Mr. Skeleton down the other end of the cave, and gave him a taste of shovel. He did not appreciate it either, but at least he decided to leave. Now, caving was just to help with the spawn rate of the iron golems, so that I can get a bit more iron and get a bit more profits. Now, realizing I do get lost quite often, I am actually lost here trying to realize where I have been and where I've got to go. So lighting up the area was fun, and it did take a lot more time than I intended to be. I didn't come across too many things to stop me, so I just kept on going. Except for this little creeper, he came straight up on me and blew up. His mate goes, "Oi, Mango, that was Dave, my mate." And I said, "Oi, Spider, calm down." So I had to give him my shovel. So I moved up and around, and then I decided to leave. Now let's make this beautiful purchase of the diamond armor, and let's get all kitted up. Nothing special with this armor, but it is diamond, and we all love the diamond armor. Look at that shiny blue, beautiful. Look at me, bit of protection 2 on the helmet, protection 2 there. Oh, look at Mango, I am beautiful, jumping for joy. Oh, so excited to be all fully diamond out. Now, let's grab that golden helmet after we've just grabbed all our diamond gear. I know it's counterintuitive, but that's what we do around here. Now let's go into the Nether and start preparing our journey. This journey is going to be a nice cautious journey, because that's how we play it around here. I like to place the dirt because it is the odd block in an odd area. Now we do cover this because I will fall in, and if I fall in I will die, and if we die, you know how it goes, we all cry. And we don't want a crying mango, because a crying mango is very laughable to look at. Anyway, let's have a go. We're going to start digging around and start placing the torches down and digging tunnels. We dig tunnels because we don't want to get hurt. And if we get hurt, we die. I know I'm repeating myself here, but I don't want to die. Now we'll place down a nice little bridge. And why do we want a bridge? Because we want tunnels. Tunnels are safe. Open area is danger. So why do we want tunnels? Everybody say it with me. Safety. That's right. Safety. Now we'll build the flooring nice little 2 wide, and then we'll go back and build the sides so we don't fall in. We'll have a nice little viewing area in some places just to save on blocks. And now we'll grab this glowstone. I thought I heard a noise there, but now let's just grab this glowstone dust and make some glowstone, nice fancy lights to start off with. Now we'll just gather this up quickly, and we'll get back to making our tunnels. Tunnels are safe again, people. Come on, say it with me. Tunnels safe. Mango safe. As I said, we like to place dirt just so we know where we've been, and get this bridge going is what we need to do. So once we get this bridge, we'll start developing around the area. There we go, the first of many. Return to sender. How easy was that? I wasn't panicking, you were panicking. No, these are tears of joy, people, not scared at all. Alright, let's continue building up this little safety bridge. I know it's not the best block, but once you cover in, and they won't be able to see you. Now, we'll put a roof on it as well, just to make sure no one from above jumps down and says, "Hello, Mango, I'm here to take your face." And I'll say, "No, that's not very nice. I need it. I am a beautiful person like everyone else around here." I do tend to dig a little bit cautiously. I did notice that little hole that ended up into nowhere. So you dig slowly, dig as far as you possibly can, a nice little 3 to 4 block away extension, so we can get the safety of Mango getting through this nether area. Diggity dig dig dig, I hear you saying. How boring? Well, it's not going to last that much longer. So we've already made it through to the other end, and we realise that we're not too high above where we need to be, but obviously we need to go deeper down just so we can stay close to the lava level. And also while we're down, we'll look for that ancient debris so we can eventually armor up into that netherite armor. I don't know about you, but I'm starting to think it's a little bit overrated. If you do think it's good, leave a comment. If you think it's overrated like I do, leave a comment. That's always fun to see and interact with. I do reply to all my comments in the most efficient manner I possibly can. And I don't care if you leave negative or good feedback. All feedback is greatly appreciated, and I will say hello to you. So if you get this far into the video, just say hello, and I'll say hello back, or I might go whoopity whoopity woo. Who knows? Now let's get all this stuff, because it is nice and fun to collect. And I am aware that if you do collect the gold from the nether in its silk touch form, you do get a full bar. But unfortunately I don't have silk touch at the moment, so a nice little wide tunnel for me to go down to the wide level of 14, and my nice safe stairs of dirt, because that's always safe. Quick little light up of the area just to see where we are, and as I said, it's always safer in tunnels, because this little fella said, "Hey Mango, I've got a little ball, but it's on fire, do you mind?" I said, "I do mind, take it back." And I decided to play tennis with him, but he was a little bit better, so this is where we just quit worry ahead, and now we're just looking around and realise that we're not in the best spot. And I'm starting to feel that, I'm never going to find these nice areas like that you see on these videos, because I don't predetermine my spawns. I just spawn in it and have a life wherever I land, like we all should. Don't pick and choose, don't go into all the websites that can tell you where the best spawns are. Just enjoy the game is what I think. But that's my opinion, and I'll stick to it. Alright, let's have a quick look around, and we realise that we still need a bit more adventuring time. We are quite high up, meaning we won't have anything falling on top of us. But if something does tend to knock us off, we are going for a long fall and a good swim. So you can see I did build a nice little tunnel, and there you go, a terrible fortress. So we have made the advancement of a terrible fortress, and with that comes much responsibility of lighting up the area and making more tunnels. I did tend to make a lot of tunnels so I didn't get attacked from above or below, and always make it secure by only having 2 block high. And I can see here it's not going to be a fun little adventure. The withers are already coming for me, so I make a nice little entrance and block it up. See, look at them, they can't get in because it is too high, and they need 3 high. That's the best way you can do it. Just keep it nice and low, and as you can see, quick little swing. And I thought I got one on the first go, but no, it was a bit of charcoal, and right there is our first skull for the season. And he tried to steal. I said, "No, Mr. Skeleton, that is mine." Next advancement done. So I just tend to hide around here and take these little boys as I can. I do take a lot of fire damage because I tend to forget that I have a shield, and with that I do always get a lot of burnies going. So get the right device out, and it's, you know, eating and fighting. That's the strategy that I tend to go with. I always forget about the shield, and here's my first little bit of blaze rods. I only came for those for the Eye of Enders and also for brewing, and I also needed, while I'm here, the Nether Wart. You know how we always need that. Alright, let's go Mango, let's make this adventure fun. And I'm always cautious, as you're aware by now, and cautious is key. And how do we be cautious? We take our time, dig them tunnels, and make sure that nothing ever gets into us. And how do we do that? We duck and weave. Remember that, kids. Duck and weave. That's right. Look at me being so cautious. Nothing wrong with a bit of flames every so often, just to keep you alive. Know you're doing the right thing. Oh, now it's getting in trouble. Trying to smack him around with a stake is never good. Always keep that shield and smack him with the sword. Shield, sword, food. Remember that, kids. That will save your life. Alright, and also running away helps too, because I did panic. As a little bit of a rule here though, you should always gather your strength and now go back in. As you can see, you just grabbing some Nether Wart here, and we just grab that because we need them for the potions, as you know. And we'll grab the other side while we're here. It's not like anyone else is going to grab it, since it is just our world. And we just keep exploring around, having a good look around and see what we can find. As you know, it's always good to light up, and you'll see that I put the blockade above here, just that third height, so we can get under there. Ooh, nice little diamond there, bit more Nether Wart there, nice little full stack already. But I can get under there, and the Wither Skulls can't. So back home, and let's see where we're going from here on. We'll definitely get the plantation started for our farms. We don't do all the auto farms because it is just a single little world, and we don't need anything special. Now, I did make my hand at trying this for the very first time, where I built the train tracks from the breeder area down into this little cave just to the side of the area. The zombie was easy to catch, and as you can see, I threw him into a little pit, and I thought, yeah, this is nice and easy, nice conversion. I'll put the boat up here, and I forgot that I couldn't actually do anything with this zombie, so I smacked him in, and I didn't have any blocks ready. So I decided to play a game called Chase Me Before You Can Escape. And look at that, very easily done. I decided one was nice and easy, let's go for two. So I brought him down, and let's watch the fun. Here you go. Nice little achievement again, Zombie Doctor. I'd hate to admit, but that took me way longer than I thought it would. Nice cheap trades coming through. We just want that iron trade. Look at that, already done a bit of trading. 1 for 1. That's how you want it. So I got this guy down, the nice little librarian, and I got the farmers down. You know, get all the good trades that I can. And now look at me. Beautiful, got everyone down, cured, and brought back. This took a lot longer than I care to admit, but you know, you have to do the long haul if you want to win the game, and this is where we're heading. Before we head off, we've got to name our name tag Luna, because now she's in charge of the area before we leave. Now, I'm not going to bother you with how I found this stronghold, but let me just say it is rather close. I did have a pumpkin on my head, so I didn't get the Enderman attacking me. I do have a little mod on from Vanilla Tweaks just so I can see through the pumpkin much clearer, but it is a pure vanilla game. Just a little tweak here and there is always good. Now, as you can see, this wasn't the best little spot. I decided to set it up first. Nice little wide bridge and fully enclosed, because this is how we play, nice and safe. Now let me just explain to you, I have never really fought the dragon. Yes, I've fought it with other people, but I've never really fought a solo, so I took it nice and slow. Got the bow out, shot all the ender crystals very quickly. Look at that, first shot, and then over here is another first shot. Look at that, oh, what a bow wizard I am. The dragon is really scared right now. You can hear her just saying, "Mango, don't shoot all the end crystals, I need those." And I'm like, "No, Mrs. Dragon, they've got to go, and so do you, because I need some adventures. And how do I get adventures? I've got to pass you." And this is where all the fun comes, because I've just killed all the last ones, and now it's time to fight her. Here we are in the end. Now, you wouldn't believe it. I thought, I'll gather these up, they're nice and close, but just over here, you can see how close it is. I was shocked. My little heart was beating because there was a boat literally the next island over. You could see it straight as you entered in. I keep my render distance low just to keep the game a bit smoother for myself. But yes, as soon as you come in, I did expand it later on and I could see this, and I didn't know at the time, but there is actually another boat very close. I went the different way, and I know I'm giving you spoilers right now, but I do find this boat again and get more wings, because this is what it's about now, isn't it? Travelling, because now that we've got this part, we can expand and start the real adventure of gathering everything, because that's what it's all about, gathering every block and doing every achievement. So we get these little shulker shells, but we all know why we're really into these boats, for those wings. Getting very close. I thought I'd have a quick look. Oh, what a beautiful little sword that is. I'm going to take that home, put it on the wall, and grab everything else. We always grab everything diamond gear, even though we don't need it because we do have the good diamond. But here it is, the wings, the elytra, the elytra, however you pronounce it, we now have it. Because that's all the game ever is about, flying around. We all admit it, we all love the wings. Now let's get the head of our enemy and place it on our wall as a nice little trophy. Alright, I'm going to leave you there. I'm going to say goodbye, and we'll catch you again next time. And remember, do all the impossible things. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and all comments will be answered. Oh, geez, I'm beautiful. Goodbye.